Hi boys. This is a very sad opening. For some reason, when I started opening my vaults today, my OBS went to not start recording when I pressed the button. And I did not see that it didn't do it. So I've just been sitting here for 15 minutes doing vault openings on my own, being super hyped for upgrades and talking about what I should pick. And the only person that know is me. And the other being in this world that knows, and knows how I have been reacting, is my dog. Anyways, I guess you guys want to know what I got. So, I'm gonna do it very fast. I'm gonna scroll through the characters, tell you what I looted, and I don't know what to say, honestly. I'm really sorry my OBS didn't want to press play. I guess next time I will be extra sure. Anyways, this character, my monk, got a really good ring. It's best in slot, has leech. Sadly, there was no weapon for the 5th time in a row in this character now. So we're running around with a heroic weapon, which is kind of sad, but the ring is good, so anyways. Let's go on to the next character, yeah? That would be the druid. The druid got also no good choices, even though there was a raid vault on this character and some myth dungeons on this character. You can probably tell from my voice I'm a bit sad. I took these legs, which is on the myth track. Okay-ish upgrade. Not specifically a big upgrade, but it's still an upgrade. I also spoke lengths about bonus rolls and what to use them on this video. But, well, the only person that can tell you is my dog, right? So, he's not even a person, he's a dog. Oh boy. Maybe I shouldn't even upload this video, it's so boring now. Holy shit. On my DK, I took a shoulder. Also like a static upgrade. I had the option in this vault to take to take this trinket over here. I had the option to take this trinket, but I didn't do it because it's not super good, and I could easily bonus roll a good trinket later. On my paladin, I also had the raid option. The raid option was to take the trinket from the first boss, the one that gives you like a lot of haste and stuff, which is considered a pretty good trinket for paladin tank. But I decided not to take it because, well, it's not insane good. It's really good, but it's not the best I could have taken, and it's like an on-use with a 130, and my cooldowns are 1 minute, right? So I decided to take these gloves instead because they are very, very, very good. They're gonna stay with me for the entire season. So yeah, we took those. And then I went on my warrior. My warrior being an alt. But sadly we had a warrior in our raid has to stop playing. Which means this guy has to get brought in for the last 3 bosses. In this vault, I had the option of taking boots from the raid slot, so I didn't do that because there was a belt also from the M+ slot, and this belt is really, really good, so I took this belt. I also did have the option on this character to take a 2-handed weapon with crit haste. If it wasn't for me being a raid tank for the last 3 bosses, I would have taken the 2-hander, I think, because it's going to be more fun to play arms with. But we took the belt. We are sitting on 272 myth crest. We have another 200 to go. This character is getting very juiced up over this next week, particularly today. I think I'm gonna do a lot of keys. After doing all the keys, I also gonna do I'm also going to do a raid later today, like a reclear, and I'm gonna see if there's gonna be plate loot dropping before I do any crafting. I have 4 sparks I can use for crafting, for example, right? Anyways, on my mage, there was 3 dungeon vaults. I ended up taking a cloak, because the other options were pretty bad. So I'm not super hyped about this, but you know, I had fun this week playing fire, so not too bad. Warlock Vault was also quite sad, honestly, but then again, I don't main Warlock this season, or never gonna play it seriously this season anyway. It's more for a fun character. So even though this Vault was like giga sad, I'm not super sad about it. I think the Vault was something like yeah, it was an insanely shit trinket, and it was a offhand. And I ended up taking 4 tokens of merit, so it's not even enough for a bonus roll. But maybe I'm super lazy another time, and I only do 1 dungeon, and it's a shit dungeon, and then I can take whatever and get a bonus roll that way. On my shaman, there was also 4 options, because I did 2 slots options, because I did 4 dungeons. This guy has plenty of shit gear, so it wasn't that hard to get an upgrade, and the upgrade I ended up taking was a belt, I think. I also had the option of taking a ring here, Occlusion of the Void, the one with crit and haste. But I decided not to, because this belt is... the Occlusion of the Void wasn't like insanely good compared to other options, right? So I took the belt. Big upgrade, obviously, so I'm not too sad about it. Demon Hunter and Hunter is probably also characters I'm never gonna use for anything, right? Since my co-tank is a Demon Hunter. So in this little vault, there was only a 1 slotter, 1 key, and as long as I don't get a duplicate on that, I'm happy. I ended up getting a helmet. It's already tiered. So I'm gonna get a 4 set on this character now, quite late in the season, but you know, it's still there. Yeah, and that was it. And then on my last character, my hunter, I also had a 1 slotted, right? So again, as long as it's not a duplicate, you're kind of happy, right? Because this is 4th time now that you are only doing 1 key, and you're just hoping that you don't get the same as you've gotten before. I did end up getting a necklace in this one. And I took that necklace, obviously, because taking 2 tokens is kind of shit. It's the same necklace as I have, so not super hyped either. Not gonna spend Myth Crest on this for a while, so it's not technically an upgrade. Yeah, and that was my vault. I am really sorry for this shit opening. You have no idea how sad I am, because I was like giga hyped to post this, right? And have it to look back on later when I'm like feeling depressed or whatever. If I look back at this, I'm probably gonna be even more depressed. But anyway, this next week, this upcoming reset, it's gonna be a lot of warrior gameplay. So if you're watching the stream later today, get used to it. You're gonna see a lot of rage on the screen. Anyways, yeah, that's it for today's awesome vault opening. I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.